action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Boston Celtics. The opening tip won by the Pacers as we get underway in downtown Indianapolis. McConnell to Oladipo. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
On the pass, stolen by Indiana.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
To Oladipo. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Count the bucket for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Pacers with the possession. Probing the defense. Has a chance. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Shot won't go. To Oladipo. For 3. Most improved in the NBA. Victor Oladipo. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
To Oladipo. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Kanter. And it's Kanter. Missed his first. That one goes. It's Indiana basketball. Oladipo to McConnell. Takes stock of the floor. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. And that one is out. To Oladipo. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. From the outside, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
McConnell to Oladipo. Trying to cash in. Oladipo shot misses.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. Oladipo has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They're down 3. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Offensive board. Jason Tatum tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Kemba Walker. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Curling inside. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 4 out of 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Oh, emphatic slam.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Pacers control. Oladipo gets a look, can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he makes them both. Over to the right side. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Here comes the screen. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Oladipo. And Boston has the rebound. Hayward. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Oladipo, not that time. To Hayward. Short jumper stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Oladipo. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Domantas Sabonis. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%. Nope. First one does not go. No good on the first. Oladipo. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Top of the key. To Cantor. Just off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. Now down 6. Jaylen Brown sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Tatum. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. To Brogdon. Jumper's good.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
Celtics have it. Tatum. Buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Oladipo. To Brogdon. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Beyond the arc for three. That won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Oladipo into the front court. Down 12. Lets it fly from long range. Not getting the bounce. To Brogdon from long range. Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that three, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Indiana with the basketball. Oladipo. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. They've got it now. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Brogdon. Oh, blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way. Jeremy Lamb has got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh, you've been in the gym, huh?
Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me. Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
Slam dunk, Malcolm Brogdon. And his canter above the rim. First quarter's complete. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Jaylen Brown.
You open, baby. Shoot that.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not easy.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Pick up, pick up. Match up, match up.
Brogdon. With the interception, great defensive play.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
To Brogdon, 4-3. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
It goes down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Brogdon can't connect. To Jaylen Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Jaylen Brown.
Go, go. I got him. Take mine. Take mine.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Cut it. Coming through. Hey, check up. Let's go.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Hey, watch this screen left.
Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Celtics. It remains Pacers basketball. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oladipo to Turner. Oh, he had it.
Mismatch.
To Jaylen Brown. And count the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Hayward. And the finish. Slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Runner here won't go. Turner to Oladipo. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Hayward to Walker.
Got him. Double.
Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Oladipo. Count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys hold a commanding lead. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Pick.
Good. Off a spin.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. To Kemba Walker. For 3. That's no good, off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Boston Celtics are at the limit. Subbing in for Boston, number 11, Enes Kanter. Substitutions, Boston. Into the game for Indiana.
Fires the 3, buries the trifecta.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Turner. Alexia Jinsa pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
Turner. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Here we go. I got him.
To McConnell. Here comes the screen. To McConnell. It's rebounded by the Celtics.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Has a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
Substitutions, Boston.
No back-to-back free throws here.
Substitutions, Indiana. Substitutions, Boston.
Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Gets it to go. And the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And he can't convert the free throw.
Substitutions, Boston.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Beyond the arc for 3. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Nothing going here on that drive. That's no good.
Lock up. Here you come. Here coming left.
McConnell. Tough make through traffic.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Can't get the bounce. Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To McConnell. To Brogdon. Celtics have it. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
I got ball.
Here comes the screen. Over to the right side. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
McConnell to Brogdon. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To McConnell. Short jumper off the mark.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
Pacers with the possession. McConnell. To Brogdon. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Has a chance. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. Cashes in for 2.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
I'm on D. I got him.
To Brogdon. Slam dunk, Malcolm Brogdon. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
The assist from number 1.
Hands up.
Lays it up and in.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
And count the basket inside.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's Indiana basketball. Rises for the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Easy path to the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
McConnell.
I got him.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Trying to cash in. Shot by Reed misses. Got it.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Gets it in the left corner. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. T.J. McConnell swats it. Couldn't keep it in. Out of bounds off T.J. McConnell. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
First try, no good. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. That ends the third quarter. The Celtics way out in front. So the Pacers with the basketball.
Substitutions. Indiana.
Shot from the lane won't go. Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Oladipo's shot no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
McConnell to Oladipo. It's a big finish. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Pacers control. McConnell to Oladipo. Screen coming. Surveys the floor. Oladipo. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Oladipo. Driving right to the basket. Jason Tatum with a piece. Time to shuffle things up. Runner's good there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Oladipo to McConnell.
Big pick right there.
Doesn't get the bounce.
Knock back down, yo.
To Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
McConnell. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Like the confidence. Tough shot there from McConnell. Tatum. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The assist from number 1.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Kemba Walker. And it's Cantor. 3 for 6 now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
McConnell. Has a chance. Shot by Reed misses.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Oladipo into the front court. Down a bundle. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Timeout Boston, as they'll make sure they're all...
The Celtics. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.